most sacred.
Been here before?
No, but I've read about it. Religion. Mount Kaf was home to a great city.
And?
No one survived to tell the tale. Who knows what might...
What is this sorcery?
I'm a warrior, not a seer.
Frozen as it falls.
As if time had stopped.
Stay sharp. Prince Hassan can't be far now.
Something is not right here. We must proceed with caution.
Sure, man, Elias. You can scurry from shadow to shadow like frightened vermin.
I'm serious, Orod. There's a strange presence here.
I can feel it too. And there's only one way to find out.
Let's go then.
Baron, this is Azad, one of Ardashir's men.
Long dead, judging by the rot.
How is that possible? They left not long before us.
We are not welcome here.
Stay on your guard. We will find the Prince and Anahita.
We go east.
We don't go anywhere. You'll only slow me down. You're on your own.
What are you doing here? This place is too dangerous for a
Don't worry about me. I know the Citadel better than anyone. I know every step. I've chatted and argued with, and I know every tree here.
Like this one.
These trees are special. They have the purest of Athra. So, stand beneath its leaves. There are many whack-whack trees throughout Mount Calf.
Tell me, you say you know we're in search of soldiers like us. Our prince is being led by an... Have you seen anyone like that?
A prince? There hasn't been a prince here in so... Well, if you've lost your friend in Mount Calf...
What's that?
It's a very rare, very ancient... Go on. Here, I might as well...
Thank you, miss.
My name is Faraba.
I'm Sargon, warrior of the immortal...
Oh. Well, Sargon, I'll share my discoveries with you when I can.
Time...
Welcome.
Dragon! Up here!
Take the prince to the Simor gate.
Anahita! Don't you dare harm him!
If you want Prince Hassan back, come and get him!
Anahita! Anahita was here. She's
Then Artaban may be right about her wanting the throne. That thing,
I'm not sure. But to get to Hassan and...
from this distance, that's not possible for I. Maybe Menelaus can help here. Bahram sent him to the east to investigate the
I'll try to find him.
I'll look for another way.
What brings you here, traveler?
My allies and I are in pursuit of...
Then you and the others are... Mount Calf has seen its share of travelers. Beware, warrior. Death.
I've seen my share of death.
Even the most determined of warriors must be prepared. It's unique. Just know that each one is precious.
I'll make good use of this.
Welcome.
Artaban.
Sargon. Varum su Anahitas. As for me, I cannot continue. My mind is playing tricks on me.
Artaban. Thank you
I'm not giving in just yet. After all, if Anahita really has changed loyalties, I believe you should... Let's warm up and review the
basics.
Practice doesn't get in position. Very well. Since you At close range, the sweep is good against... An airborne enemy can...
Perfect.
Remember that you move if you want to keep your distance. This doesn't suit your style, but some situations...
Precautions.
Do you remember what I told you about...
An airborne enemy cannot retaliate.
Let's go over your upward. Use them to hit targets above you, but also to propel... A word of warning. Using the same upward attack You can also use an upward attack in a fighting combination. Following through with your attacks lets you remember Rashaba. Now then, the forward slide.
Closing the distance.
Now let's combine everything. Vary your upward attacks.
I understand.
Now for a specialty of yours.
I'm always ready.
You know about mid-air combination. You cannot chain attacks after this move. Alternatively, you can
Now that's a new way to lift up the...
You can send the enemy up even higher with aerial combination. This technique is valuable. You can save on time or throw your... Should you see a use for it?
If I rush to the ground afterwards, I can maintain...
For that, you know more than I do.
Huh. Very funny.
Sargon, remind me.
Athra flows through the as much as weapons are the extent.
Precisely. Athra can be channeled. In Athra charged attacks have several Look at you. I can see your Athra radiate. You've come a long way since I met you. Now then, focus.
Right in between moves.
You see that? And if they do not break, they will certainly... Are you also able...
I've practiced the technique to crush...
Perfect. These are strong attacks, and they knock with proper training. Athra, the everlasting blade. No fighting style rules above all. Knowing your opponent's strengths is key to Take massive opponents, for example. They react differently to upward attacks. Give it...
My strikes knocked them back, but the two head...
Worse still, some opponents can ignore the recoil of your strike. You must be vigilant, as this means...
Are there even worse enemies out there? None of my attack...
Not showing signs of pain, and careful what you wish for. And one more thing. Some enemies can recover while you're in them. Some can parry your next strike, cutting short your chain of attacks.
I see more and more the benefit of sending the enemy up in the...
But you know that's not always possible. The best defense is not all... A warrior who throws himself into the fray without defensive skills.
It's not the first time I've heard...
The goal is to structure combat in such a way that your dodges, backwards and forwards, allow you to Your last strike in a ground combination does not allow these actions. The price to pay... You can also end your combination early with a jump. While in the air, you can... Jumping. What? Parrying is the best defense against a head-on... Not all attacks can be parried. If you're attacked from both sides, escaping is your best. Parrying and dodging are not unique to us, Sargon. You already know this well. After a successful dodge, the odds are in your favor.
I could do this all day long.
Attacking from behind is also advantageous. Careful against fast foes. They may turn around and punish your attempt at a sneak attack.
Only if they can match my speed.
You can kick while sprinting to propel the enemy into the back.
And to make a loud...
Sprinting.
Artaban, I want to perfect my parrying technique.
The art of parrying requires perfect... Get ready to parry. As you may have discovered, projectiles can also be Do be vigilant. Once more, not all projectiles can be... Some moves give you better opportunities to counter. Few enemies are able to recover from your Rushaba counters.
Actually, I named them downburst counters.
Whatever you say.
I wish I could parry any...
You know that's impossible. Even fortunately, your senses are sharp.
This isn't the whole day's lesson, right?
There is a lesson in every failure. Did you see? That's what you get when you miss a parry. Getting hit this way is particularly dangerous. And your Athra focus...
Well, I can...
Athra. The everlasting blaze. It's the flame. It's present by discerning the Athra Sargon.
Athra, sir.
Get in position. Conversely, taking hits will break your focus, and your Athra will... Riskier actions, such as parrying and launching charged attacks, try to parry this enemy, and see how far... Keep in mind that dodging is safer, but it will not build up Athra. Let's talk about the Athra Surge. Since it has dodging property, it's useful for breaking down defenses, and can stop attacks that are usually... Every warrior prides themselves on developing their... Keep in mind that Athra ignites the soul, harnessing and charging its strength. Fine work. You now know all... If you learn new moves, perhaps we can figure...
Welcome.